Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm feeling like channeling Thymus today for you. Blessings! We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters. You are awakening more and more every day, both individually and collectively. And if you are open to seeing the rising consciousness out there in humanity, you definitely will find it. It is important to realize that you do find what you are looking for eventually. And that is true because you sometimes put blinders on to everything else. And sometimes those blinders serve you and sometimes they do not. But if you are going out there looking for evidence that humanity is evolving and shifting its consciousness collectively, then the blinders do serve you. If you want to go looking for problems out there in the world or within yourself, you can find them. And you can continually find things to fix, either out there or inside of you. But when you realize that you do not have to fix anything, then you can live more beautifully and joyously in the present moment with that which you deem to be perfect about yourself, about humanity, and about Earth and the Earth experience. Again, if you spend all of your time trying to create a perfect planet, a perfect personality, and to surround yourself with perfect people, then that will become a lifelong endeavor. If instead you make the promise to yourself that you are going to enjoy your life as it is, yourself as you are and look for the best in everyone else, then that can become your lifelong endeavor, and we guarantee you that you will have more fun and more satisfaction approaching your life in that way. Now, will there be things that you discover along the way that you want to work on? Absolutely. There are people who take great joy in fixing things. And it is good for you to know that you are a work in progress and that you will always be in a state of spiritual evolution. Because it is nice to know that the process will continue to unfold and unfold naturally. And you can take part in it consciously. But you don't have to have at the top of your things to do today list, fix everything that's wrong with me. And then on line number 2, put, and then start working on everyone else. That's going about life the hard way. If this were all about just getting home to source and staying there, you would have done it a long time ago. You would have chosen the fast, easy, lubricated path. Instead, you wanted to give yourselves all the twists and turns on the road that you are on, so that you could show yourselves how it is possible to love under these conditions, and how it is possible to experience joy under these conditions. And then you get to know what it is like to be Source. And Source is always looking at everything and everyone as if we are all perfect, just as we are. Know that you can do the same, and when you do, you align with the truth of who you are as Source energy. And when you cross things off of your things to do today list, you feel lighter. You feel instantly at peace. And then you can approach your life with the attitude of, I'll wait for something to inspire me, and then I'll do that. And that is the approach to life that we, the collective of Ascended Masters, recommend. That is all for now. We are Thymus. We are the collective of Ascended Masters. And we are always amongst you. Hi, everybody. Namaste. Many blessings to you and yours. I hope you're having a good weekend wherever you are. I got 8 minutes till my next client. So I'll tell you about the start of my weekend, which was yesterday. I take Fridays and Sundays off here. Oh, they're actually here. It's Saturday and Monday in Australia. So yesterday I had a day off. First of all, blessings. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new to it. It helps me. Every subscription, every comment, every like, every share helps to grow the channel. So please do consider that if you're enjoying the videos. So we went to a playground with my niece and nephew yesterday. And of course, Talay and my wife went. And we had so much fun and I got so much exercise. And I slept so well last night. And I was saying to my wife today, I notice a correlation between me getting a good amount of exercise and a good night's sleep. And I'd like to do, I banged my head right here too, climbing up to get on a slide. There was a bar there. It wasn't meant for 6-foot tall men. It was meant for little kids. And so I banged my head right on the thing and went toppling down. And luckily, I didn't break my sunglasses, which are prescription. And I didn't get a mark anywhere. It only hurts when I touch it there. But we had so much fun, and it's so great to obviously I'm constantly developing a deeper bond with my daughter, and that's awesome. And then my niece and nephew too. My nephew and I played several games of basketball where we turned a laundry basket into the basket because they don't have a hoop at his house, and so we had to have a makeshift hoop, and we played several games, and it was so much fun. And then we've been playing this card game too, which is like Uno. So you use a regular card deck and you make it into the game Uno. And Talaya just loves any amount of time she gets to spend with her cousin, Sienna, the girl. So they were having so much fun doing their thing. And and then my announcements for my work. I have a Learn to Channel mega course coming up starting on the 28th, but you can still get in on early bird pricing for that until the 21st. Once the clocks change to the 21st in Hawaii, I will adjust the price to the normal price, which is $488.88. And right now it's $388.88 on my site, danielscranton.com/mega. That's 18 hours with me you get to spend. At $388, it's a little over $20 an hour. And everybody else in the course too. And you can meet up with the fellow classmates in the course when we're not meeting and practice together, which is something I really encourage people to do because I know how important it is to practice, and having someone there to support you and ask you questions and give you feedback is really important. So that's one of the reasons why I set up this longer mega course, and it's the 10th time I'm teaching it. And they're all on Zoom. Camera on, camera off, up to you, however you want to show up. And some people show up, they're in their cars, and you can see them driving. They're on their phones in like the cup holder, and they're driving. But you can always attend by the recordings as well, because the recordings get sent out shortly after the class is over. And the recordings are meant to be used to practice, because there's always in the second hour 2 channeling exercises to use whenever you want to get you into the channeling state. So that's coming up on the 28th at danielscranton.com/mega. All the links are down below in the description on YouTube. Then, before that, on the 25th, I do the beginners group channeling class, which is a much shorter one, 2 hours. That's also on Zoom. That's at danielscranton.com/learn on the 25th. And that's pretty much it for my announcements. I'll always have a donate link down below under every video for anyone who feels like they want to donate to me and this channel, and to, for those of you who aren't aware, the move we just made to Australia, which has had a lot of expenses involved in it, including paying a mortgage and rent at the same time for 6 months. So so we are here totally now in Australia, and we're in the process of buying a house. And that's why those donations come in so handy. If people feel inclined, there's no obligation, and I'm not saying I think I deserve it or I'm going to take these away from you. If you, there's nothing like that going on here. It's just that in the past, when I've opened up and I've asked people for help, for my uncle who needed a heart operation, my daughter when she was born, people gave tons of gifts. So I know that you are a generous crowd and might want to help out with that. So that's the only reason I ask. And I thank you all for watching. Many blessings to you and yours. Namaste. I love you guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. See you back here in 48 hours. Bye-bye.